The internet, once a playground for tech enthusiasts, had birthed a darker corner. Away from the bright lights of mainstream websites, a hidden network thrived. This was the darknet, a place where anonymity reigned, and illicit goods flowed freely. It was here in the shadowy depths of the internet that Alphabay emerged. Launched in 2014, Alphabay was more than just another online marketplace. It was a digital black market, a haven for those seeking to buy and sell everything from drugs and weapons to stolen data and counterfeit goods. The platform quickly gained notoriety, attracting a vast and diverse user base. Alphabay's rise was meteoric. Within a few short years, it had eclipsed its predecessors, becoming the largest and most sophisticated darknet market the world had ever seen. Its success was built on a foundation of anonymity, security, and a vast array of illicit goods. However, Alphabay's success would not last forever. Its meteoric rise attracted unwanted attention, not just from eager customers, but also from the watchful eyes of law enforcement agencies around the world. The net was closing in on Alphabay, and its days were numbered. Alphabay's dominance in the darknet marketplace wasn't just due to its vast selection of illicit goods. The platform stood out for its technological innovation, pushing the boundaries of anonymity and security. Alphabay embraced cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Monero, enhancing user anonymity and complicating law enforcement tracking. An escrow system built trust and reduced fraud. Customizable digital contracts added sophistication. These innovations attracted a loyal user base, cementing Alphabay's top position. But it also made Alphabay a prime target for law enforcement. At its peak, Alphabay was a sprawling digital empire, a testament to the insatiable demand for illicit goods and services. The platform boasted over 400,000 users, a number that dwarfed many legitimate online marketplaces. Its digital shelves were stocked with a staggering array of contraband, a testament to the dark side of human desire. Drugs were Alphabay's biggest draw. From cannabis and cocaine to heroin and fentanyl, the platform offered a dizzying array of narcotics, all available at the click of a button. The anonymity of the darknet provided a sense of security for both buyers and sellers, fueling the growth of this online drug bazaar. But drugs were just the tip of the iceberg. Alphabay was a one-stop shop for all things illicit. Stolen credit card data, counterfeit documents, hacking tools, and even firearms were readily available. The platform's reach extended far beyond the drug trade, encompassing a vast network of criminal activity. The scale of Alphabay's operations was staggering. Millions of dollars worth of transactions flowed through the platform daily, generating vast profits for its administrators and vendors. This illicit marketplace had become a billion-dollar empire, operating in the shadows, but with a global reach. Alphabay's impact was felt far beyond the digital realm. The platform fueled real-world crime, facilitating the distribution of drugs, weapons, and stolen data. Its anonymity provided cover for criminals, allowing them to operate with impunity. Law enforcement agencies around the world were struggling to keep up, their traditional investigative techniques proving ineffective against the darknet's cloak of anonymity. The success of Alphabay did not go unnoticed. Law enforcement agencies worldwide were aware of its role in illegal activities. A global dragnet was closing in on Alphabay. Operation Bayonet aimed to dismantle Alphabay. This effort highlighted the need for international cooperation. The investigation involved advanced cyber forensic techniques. Investigators followed the digital trail of cryptocurrency transactions. A breakthrough came when a real-world email linked to Alphabay's founder was found. This error provided a tangible link to the mastermind. With this information, Operation Bayonet swung into action. Raids were executed, seizing servers and arresting key players. The operation was a resounding success, shutting down the platform. Section 5. The face behind the code, the Alexandra Casey story. The takedown of a criminal enterprise often focuses on the operational aspects, but behind the lines of code and the flow of illicit goods were individuals who made it all possible. The mastermind behind Alphabay was Alexandre Caza, a young Canadian who had created a billion-dollar empire from his computer. Casey, in his mid-20s at the time of Alphabay's rise, was a study in contrasts. He lived a life of outward normalcy, residing in a luxurious home in Thailand with his wife and child. Yet behind this facade of normalcy, Kazis was the mastermind behind a vast criminal enterprise, profiting from the sale of drugs, weapons, and stolen data. Kazis' story is a cautionary tale of greed and the allure of easy money. He possessed the technical skills to create something innovative and potentially beneficial, but instead he chose to use his talents to establish a platform for illegal activities. His arrest in Thailand sent shockwaves through the darknet community. The face behind the seemingly impenetrable anonymity of Alphabay had been revealed, and the consequences were swift and severe. While in custody, Kazis was found dead in his cell, the circumstances of his death adding another layer of mystery to the already intriguing story of Alphabay. Section 6. A digital earthquake, the aftermath of Alphabay's fall. The shuttering of Alphabay had immediate and far-reaching consequences in the landscape of the darknet. The removal of such a dominant player created a void that sent ripples throughout the interconnected world of darknet marketplaces and their users. With Alphabay offline, its vast user base was scattered, forced to seek out alternatives to conduct their illicit business. This led to a period of instability in the darknet, with smaller marketplaces struggling to cope with the influx of new users and the increased scrutiny from law enforcement. The takedown also served as a stark warning to other darknet market operators. The message was clear: the authorities were not only aware of their activities, but also had the capability to penetrate the perceived anonymity of the darknet and bring them to justice. However, the demise of Alphabay did not signal the end of the darknet or the illicit activities it facilitated. New marketplaces emerged, eager to capitalize on the void left by Alphabay. The cat-and-mouse game between law enforcement and darknet operators continued, with both sides constantly adapting their tactics and technologies. Section 7. From the Ashes, Alphabay's unexpected return. The darknet, like the mythical Hydra, seemed to possess an uncanny ability to regenerate. Just when it seemed that law enforcement had dealt a fatal blow with the takedown of Alphabay, the platform made a surprising return, rising from the ashes like a phoenix. In 2021, a self-proclaimed co-founder operating under the pseudonym DeSnake announced the resurrection of Alphabay. This unexpected revival sparked debate and speculation within the darknet community and beyond. Was this truly the return of the infamous marketplace, or was it an elaborate scam designed to capitalize on the platform's notorious legacy? DeSnake claimed to be honoring the legacy of Alphabay's original founder, Alexandra Kazis, while implementing new security measures and rules designed to improve the platform and distance it from its controversial past. These changes included a ban on the sale of fentanyl, a dangerous synthetic opioid that had plagued the darknet and contributed to numerous overdoses. The resurrected Alphabay faced an uphill battle. Law enforcement agencies were now more aware than ever of the platform and its operations. The darknet landscape itself had also changed, with new competitors vying for control of the illicit marketplace. Section 8. The enduring legacy of Alphabay. The story of Alphabay, from its meteoric rise to its dramatic fall and subsequent resurrection, is a testament to the enduring allure and challenge of the darknet. The platform's legacy is a complex one marked by both innovation and criminality. Alphabay's impact on the darknet cannot be overstated. It set a new standard for online black markets, demonstrating the vast potential of the darknet for facilitating illegal activities. Its technological innovations, from its embrace of cryptocurrencies to its implementation of an escrow system, influenced the development of subsequent darknet marketplaces. However, Alphabay's legacy is also one of caution. The platform's success came at a high cost, fueling real-world crime and highlighting the challenges of policing the borderless realm of the internet. The tragic story of Alexandra Kazis serves as a reminder that behind the anonymity of the darknet are real people, and the consequences of engaging in illegal activities can be severe. The legacy of Alphabay is a stark reminder of the double-edged sword of technology. It can be used for good or for ill, and the choices we make about how we develop and utilize technology will have far-reaching consequences. Section 9. The future of the darknet, a cat and mouse game. The cat and mouse game between law enforcement agencies and darknet operators is likely to continue. As technology advances, so too will the sophistication of both sides in this ongoing struggle. Law enforcement agencies are investing in new technologies and techniques to combat cybercrime, including artificial intelligence and machine learning to analyze vast amounts of data and identify patterns of criminal activity. International cooperation is also increasing, as agencies around the world recognize the need to work together to address the global nature of cybercrime. Darknet operators are also adapting, seeking new ways to evade detection and maintain the anonymity of their platforms. The use of more sophisticated encryption methods, decentralized networks, and privacy-focused cryptocurrencies is likely to increase, making it more difficult for law enforcement to track and apprehend those involved in illicit activities online. The future of the darknet is uncertain. Whether it continues to serve as a haven for criminal activity or evolves into something more nuanced remains to be seen. One thing is certain: the battle for control of this digital frontier will continue with no clear winner in sight.